Is this thing on?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Skyblock with TechnoJock. I have been busy around the base, as you might imagine, and I've done a little bit of tidying up things. I have made the molecular all machines over here, well not all the machines, but I've done a bit more of these. So we've got the sag mill set up, we've got another interface on the alloy smelter set up, the induction smelter is all good, and we're doing pretty well. This has all been functioning very nicely. As you can see, it's actually stopped at the moment. We've got a bit of a backup somewhere. And what else is going on here? Oh, we've run out of dust. I think we've got a backup in the system here. Everything's going rather smoothly, apart from the things that aren't going rather smoothly. Sand's all backed up, that's fine. What's going on here? Why have we got... the sand's backed up there. And the sand's backed up because we've got this backup with the Quicksilver. So Quicksilver we want to void. Where is Quicksilver? There it is. Let's get a void upgrade on that. Pretty sharpish. Certainly don't need that much Quicksilver going forward. So there we go, that'll take care of that, and everything shall start running smoothly again. We're out of gravel as well. What has caused that? No, we're okay there. Okay. Let's, I'll just put that away. But one thing that we are running a little bit low on at the moment... Well, actually, before we get to that, yeah, I have obviously shifted stuff from here, and as in the background you will notice, I expanded the lava farm. So, same idea as down there, just a bit bigger. So, these are all sitting quite happily full of lava just now. So, it's kind of a cross between the idea of the soul stand farm from up there and what we had down here. So we B-spaced the barrel for the cobblestone, so that's all happily going over, and it's just a node there with some speed upgrades and a pseudo round robin one. So I'll put a bit of cobble in each of the things as it goes scooting around here and keeps all of this nicely done. And we've got an ender tank set up. So we've got a liquid retrieval node which is happily going and retrieving all the lava it can from around here and putting it into the ender tank, and we'll get to this monstrosity later. It's coming over here and filling up this drum. So we've got 256 buckets of lava in there, we've got 8 in the tank, we've got however many are up there, we've got loads and loads up there. We've got lots and lots of lovely lava. Now, in here we've got a setup where we've got redstone and we've got glowstone, so we're making netherrack and endstone. Not that we need an awful lot of netherrack, but it's there if we need it, and also obsidian. So now obsidian is into our system, and that is also being pulled over with a bit of a Heath Robinson setup below there. For some reason, I'm not altogether sure. I think I might have derped up, but I wasn't having much luck getting the item dots to pull directly out of the stone barrels. Probably was working fine. I think it was just going somewhere where I wasn't expecting it, so it didn't look like it was working. But we've got little mini chests there that are full up from the transfer nodes. Everything going nicely there. This setup here is for what will be our fully automated assembly table setup. I've got one assembly table that was down there set up with an ME interface, and I do have the pattern for the machine frame resonant version in there, nothing else at the moment. So I made one of them, and as you can imagine, it made it quite quickly. Now I do have this set up with the power with a tesseract, and that's directly from our power output system. And we've got an awful lot of lasers here, and we've got an awful lot of redstone energy flux duct. It's probably a little bit over the top to use the redstone energy flux duct, but it's all good. The problem I have run into is I wanted to make some more lasers, which I do have set up in our system, and I went, oh, I'll make 100 of them. Oh no, I'm very, very low on redstone now. I have been using an awful lot of it to do quite a bit of stuff, and yeah, I'm a bit low on it, and this thing's been running pretty much full belt. Why is that? I'll take that out of there. I think I might need to start voiding that. I might need to start voiding the sand coming out of there. We'll see. We'll see. The sand is full up there. I could just void the sand. We'll see. I'm loath to do it because I do like sand. I could just take the sand out of that one, put it into the system, and that way we would always have a nice amount of sand for glass and stuff. I'll have a think about it. Anyway, I need to get on and do something about my redstone. And a long, long time ago, back when this was on the server, back when this were all fields, RootNerd gave me these things, Redstoned seeds, and they gave me the 10-10-10 versions of it. Now these are quite cool. They are obviously an agrocraft crop, and the uses for these things, in fact, let's have a look and see what you do. You plant them with the redstone ore underneath the soil. Well, we've got a farm over here, and a lot of it's not doing anything, so I think if we set this up and put... Is that... Oh, that's sort of lit up. Floating line flower. If we set these up here, we could have a reasonable sized setup of these redstone crops, and we'll do that. So we need to get redstone ore to put underneath it, which is actually relatively easy to do, because all it is to get redstone ore, we'll come over here, we need our induction furnace for this. So we take 13 stone and 13 blocks of redstone, because that's all I've got in terms of stone on me at the moment. We put this in here, and that's going to make us redstone ore. Perfect. Once this pops out the other end, we'll be able to start putting these down. We only need the 2 just now. Have I got augmentation? I haven't upgraded this machine. I really should go and do that. Pretty sharpish, but let's get this done first. Okay, that's going to pop out into there. Get the other one, and we'll need some crops and stuff. Fall down the hole there. So let's go redstone ore. There's one. The other one should be there, sharpish. We'll get the crops as well. Yeah, and we'll need these and those. There's the other redstone ore. Perfect. Okay, let's... Oh, and I'll need a watering can. Or I'll just take some bone meal, actually. Just take some bone meal with this. Good. Let's get... Ooh, I don't have anything to hoe with. Do I have a hoe? Yes, I do. I have the reversing hoe. Perfect. That will do nicely. Let's get over here then. And we can go under here and set up... Now, I don't have a platform under here, so I'll have to watch myself. But it should be relatively easy to find out where I need to go, because we've got the dirt there. Now, let's hold that. Chopsticks down. Redstone seeds in there. Perfect. Let's grow this lot up. And if we take our clippers, let's grab a bunch of these, and we'll be able to get them done pretty sharpish. Now, I do want to keep a couple of them safe somewhere, but we also want to just go along and do this, and just get all of this sorted right out like that. Now, we should have a few more of those redstone ores, and we'll be good to go. Let's see, redstone ore. Yeah, we've got some more. Cool. And I wanted to put one of those back in there, and that we've got it safe. So should something horrendous happen, we do have one in our seed vault. I don't imagine what would actually happen that I can recover from that would destroy this. Oh, yeah, I've got a platform going over there that's an impromptu spawner. That can just stay there at the moment. going over there for the time being. I will have to deal with that, but that's for sorting out the mess that is the farm over there. Right, cool. That's everything there done. And then, how are we doing? Yeah, so we've got some of these that will say that they won't grow. Yes, cannot grow. This plant is fertile and can grow. Excellent. So, let's make sure that this is going to be harvested by this. It is working. Is that going to do its stuff in a second? It'd be good if it were to just start harvesting. It is harvest. There we go. Boom. Done. Cool. Excellent. Nice one. I have no idea how much that actually produces, but yeah. Let's have a look and see. Redstone, please. So we've got 387 in there at the moment. Let's disable the sifting set up here, because it's here that it's coming from. Let us just go high, and then that will back up in here. Yeah, that's not going through at the moment. And we've got 393, 304. It is going up. And we can make some more of this when we get a second. Right, okay, so that's cool. I think what I need to do is I need to make, well, I've got a resonant, what have we got for, in fact, just gears. Gears. I need to craft myself one of them. I need one of them as well, but I don't have any crafting CPUs. I've still only got the one crafting CPU. I need to get that sorted out pretty sharpish as well. So I want to upgrade the induction smelter with the speed upgrades. And I want to get all of this set up with as much redstone ore as I possibly can. I might want to have a look and see what I can do about a similar thing with glowstone, because I know glowstone's a little bit low, but maybe I won't need it quite as much. We'll just do the redstone for the moment, will we? Because we can, if we've got a massive amount of redstone, we can always change it over to glowstone using the mana thing. How much have we got? Yeah, we don't have a huge amount of that either. But, right, let me get the induction furnace all done up. That is done that, that's done that. Have we got our gear? Has it already done it? Yes, we have. Excellent. Okay, signalum gear as well then, please. And that'll do its stuff. Right, let's grab the induction furnace. Let's fall down a hole. Let's come over here. So we need, let's get rid of all this. Induction furnace. And in fact, we can just go recipe for that. We want an electrum gear. Okay. That shouldn't take too long to do. It should be, yeah, there we go. The electrum goes through. Stamp. Excellent. Done and dusted. Perfect. One electrum gear with that. Gives us an induction smelter with that. Hardened glass, please. I'll make a little bit of that. You can use the aluminum glass, but that's more difficult to make. Perfect. Nice one. And then the recipe again for that one. Excellent. Right, and now we need the augments. So we need that one, we need that one, and we need that one. We don't. I was a little bit feared of that. Let's see. So what is it we're missing? Blitz powder. Well, that's snowballs and redstone, isn't it? Okay. So I need snow. Oh, I've only got 5 snowballs left. How was I getting snowballs again? Did I have a? I don't have a thingy bob set up. I was getting snow from the top of there, wasn't I? Or some ridiculousness like that. Okay. Okay. I need 2 of these to make the snowballs. And I need 2, so I need 4 redstone. Okay. Like that. Let's just throw that on the ground randomly. I need to fill in that hole. Right, so redstone in there, snowballs in there. Perfect. Let's run back over. So this is telling me that I need to get myself sorted out with something for making snow, really. What do I need for making snow? Obviously one of those glacial precipitators would be the easiest bet. Let's go that, and that in there. Perfect. All sorted out. The setup for this, by the way, I do have filters in the bottom and the side. The bottom and the side are set up with green and purple channels, the green one being the side one, as you can see, purple one being the bottom one, and there are, and these ones set up with filter on both of those, and we've got each of the things filtered. So if we do have multiple things going in here, we're not going to get them stuffed into the wrong slots and end up having a recipe in there that doesn't actually make anything and gets jammed up. If you know what I mean, and I think you do. Right, so we want some more redstone ore, don't we? Let's get all of the redstone blocks. Let's get some more stone. Stone. Yeah, I don't have any stone set up. Let's get a load of that and cheating outrageously is exactly what it's for. I don't actually have this set up reasonably sensibly here, so we'll just need to do that. There we go. Oh, and I need to go and turn the sifting setup back on, don't I? Let's do that. Because this will be backing up rather quickly. Yes, it is. There we go. Cool, all working nicely. That's doing its stuff. Perfect. Things are going well. So stone now we should have an abundance of. Perfect. Let's get some more of this on the go. We'll go in here. This should go an awful lot faster. Yeah, that's much nicer. And yeah, that should probably do for the amount of redstone we've got. Let me wait for this to go and plant up some more things. Okay, we've got it all sorted out. So we've got everything planted up. All of these are now the 10-10-10 Redstoned bushes. We've got all of the ore underneath there, so all of these are fertile and can now grow. All looking good. So this is chunk loaded as well. Obviously, because this isn't a server anymore, it's a little bit annoying. I need to AFK and let that build up a little bit, but it will not take long. In the time it took me to... I used up all the redstone I had making the redstone ore, and then by the time I'd gone and planted everything up, we're up to over 300, and as you can see, it's going up really quite quickly at the moment. It goes up in little bursts, but yeah, just before I started recording this, I checked it was down below 300, and now that's also up to nearly 350. So it's not going to take long for us to build up from that. That's looking pretty good at the moment. Yeah, it's going. Oh, look at that! It's rocketing up because we've got the sifting going as well. So it's two lots of income from that. Perfect. Very, very happy with how that's going. Um, and now that means I can go on and make some more lasers, I think. Shall we try and make 100? We're missing a little bit. Okay, we'll make 50 at the moment. And we'll get this system all set up. Look at how quickly everything crafts up as well. I'm very, very pleased with how everything's going at the moment. Need to sort out a few of the basics. Wood's still a problem. That's still not been set up properly, but as you saw by that platform earlier on, we are getting ready to do something more permanent about the wood situation that we've got. I need to obviously sort out something about snow. That needs to be rectified pretty quickly. And what else? Other things. Oh, the sand. The sand needs to be sorted out with whatever's going to happen going forward with that. Do I want it like that? Do I want it like that? I think I probably want to take that off there. That'll be good. And then we can go. And we'll leave a little doorway so we can get back and forth here. We obviously need some more redstone conduit, and I'm getting bad frame rate lag over here, but it's to be expected with all of this stuff in such a small area. So I now need to get redstone conduit. This will work very, very quickly going forward, and we'll get things sorted out. I do need another assembly table for making some of the things, because we can't mix some of the recipes, like the redstone chipsets. There's so many other chipsets that need redstone in them. I don't want it starting making redstone chipsets as soon as it's made that. So maybe I should make an assembly table. In any case, I think that's us at the wrapping up point for this episode. I'm going to get ready and do something with the assembly table. Hopefully our redstone situation is all sorted out going forward, and I'll see what I can do about that sand. But until the next time, have a funs, and I will see you then. Bye bye.